Not only has this year been a year where we've trained the most people we've ever trained, but we've also added the most schools that we've ever added. And all of that has translated over into an absolutely fantastic reduction in suicides, especially among youth, down 75% from the recent highs. I am so proud of our team and the work that they've done out in the community.
Over the last couple of years at Bell, we have realigned our giving strategy to look at how we can make the most impact for what matters to our employees and for the needs in the communities around where our employees live and work. We came into connection with the Jordan Elizabeth Harris Foundation to honor the needs expressed by our employees and then to really strategically look at how we can build that into our culture. I'm really proud, and I know that Bell leadership is really proud, that we are working to build a culture where we are excited to continue a partnership with the Jordan Elizabeth Harris Foundation in continuing to take away stigma of depression or anxiety or struggles that someone may be having at home and to have resources readily available.
We talk a lot about having different tools in your toolbox. You know, that's what being a firefighter is all about. You never know what you're going to walk into. And the QPR training, it teaches us to recognize maybe different things that people would say or recognize situations in their life. It's an easy way to start the conversation around mental health that maybe people aren't having all the time. And to have all these different tools to be able to address whatever situation that we're in.
Asking for help when you're having mental health issues or a crisis can be really hard, especially I think individuals that have a faith background. We want to be a space where they feel safe to share, finding that light in whatever that hope might be. Well, I recently completed the suicide prevention training through the Soul Shop workshop. This training has provided an opportunity for me to recognize those areas where we're not doing enough. I think it's imperative that as a faith community, we are talking about mental health and suicide prevention because we want to be present for people.
One of the things we see in our role as a fire chaplain is that unfortunately suicide rates in first responders are getting high enough where they're almost becoming a leading cause of death. The Jordan Elizabeth Harris Foundation, they came to us. They helped us navigate it. They helped us fund the funding. The way QPR was offered and just the amazing resource that it is, now I just have this confidence going in that I know what to do. I know how to help the person kind of process through it, and then I also know how to refer out and get them the help they need.
Students don't just talk to the teachers in their class. They talk to the staff, whether it's a paraprofessional, whether it's a custodian, bus driver. So the more people that have those skills and those tools, the better.
So having that peer-to-peer program, we are not just throwing the kids in the water and saying swim. No, those peer-to-peer programs are actually giving them the tools for the things that we know are already happening.
Hope Squad helps to really push that message out to be kind, be friendly. You don't know what people are going through, so it needs to be talked about so these problems can be resolved.
I believe Hope Squad is important as someone who's lost family members to suicide and just getting to be part of such an amazing group like this.
They take those skills with them for life. Being able to empower the students, I think, is the most important part of it, that you are not alone in this. This is not your struggle. It's not for you to fix it, but it's okay for you to know how to talk about it because your friends are coming to you and they're sharing the big things. So being able to know what to do with those big things is important.
For me, kind of an encapsulation of everything that we do came to the 2025 summit. Dr. Craig Bryan is such a wonderful example of everything that we hoped the summit would be. And the study that we're working on right now with him is focused on really figuring out what is the right approach to interventions in order to make sure that people are in treatment for the least amount of time possible.
A question we often ask in suicide prevention is, well, is this treatment effective? Does it work? A better question is, well, what works for whom and when? The project that the foundation agreed to support is a very large concerted effort that we refer to as Strengthens. And the Strengthens project is designed to help us answer a very important question, which is, which strategies are most effective for which people? My hope is that we'll better understand those different roads that people follow to a suicidal crisis, because if we are able to map out those different roads, that actually might help us to do a better job of matching the right intervention at the right time for the right person.
About a week ago, we got an email from one of Jordan's roommates back from the University of Michigan. And he reached out to tell us that he had a friend who was going through a really tough time and wanted to know if we had a copy of a poem that Jordan had written. And I think a lot of times when we talk about Jordan, we talk about the effect that she has had on the Fort Worth community and this foundation and everything that goes on. We talk about these big, lofty numbers, and those things are great. But it's also really important to know that Jordan still affects individuals on a day-to-day basis, that her friends from college still think about her constantly. And they also know, by the example that Tom and Ellen have set, that they can always reach out to us for help. Jordan's roommate doesn't live in Fort Worth, doesn't live in Texas, and yet the first people he knew that he needed to ask were Tom and Ellen. And I think that makes an incredible difference, and it's why I continue to work at this foundation each and every day as hard as I do.